Welcome to Get Cruise Ship Info and more. Please subscribe now to stay updated with latest cruise news. Cruise news update for March 2nd.
Number 1. Odyssey of the Seas to sail from Haifa, Israel in summer 2021. In a press release announcement, Royal Caribbean's latest ship Odyssey of the Seas will be sailing from Haifa, Israel in summer 2021. The company will offer Israelis a combination of 3 to 7 night cruises visiting the Greek Isles and Cyprus. Sales for the said cruises start on March 9th. Round-trip cruises from Haifa will include visits to destinations in the Mediterranean, like Rhodes, Santorini, Mykonos, and Athens, Greece, Limassol, Cyprus. Sailing from Israel is an opportunity the company had on their mind for quite some time. They appreciate the government of Israel for their collaboration and confidence in us to deliver memorable cruise experiences to their residents, and look forward to delivering on that promise aboard the newest ship, the first Green Island at sea. Residents of Israel will be the first guests to cruise on Odyssey during its inaugural season. The Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, said this became possible thanks to an effective nationwide vaccination program. This is an important economic, touristic moment for the State of Israel. Israel is a global model of success. We will continue our program, the Green Passport, so that we can get out of the COVID-19 virus in peace. Just as we made Israel the world champion in vaccines, we will make it the world champion in economics and tourism in the post-corona era. In conjunction with Israel's health and tourism authorities, Royal Caribbean will be the first to offer fully vaccinated sailings, where both crew and guests above the age of 16 will be vaccinated against COVID-19. Number 2. MSC Seaside to offer cruises in Mediterranean starting May 1st. MSC Cruises announced that the MSC Seaside will be deployed for the first time in Europe since her launch in 2017, joining the MSC Grandiosa in the Mediterranean from May 1st. The MSC Seaside will be performing a brand new itinerary of 7-night cruises calling Genoa, Valletta in Malta and Civitavecchia with 2 first-time ports of call, Siracusa in Sicily and Taranto in Puglia. The MSC Grandiosa's current itinerary will be extended through to the end of May with the ship calling at the Italian ports of Genoa, Civitavecchia, Naples, Palermo as well as Valletta in Malta. The MSC Grandiosa has been welcoming guests for cruises at sea from August 2020 and has since safely and responsibly cruised more than 40,000 guests. The MSC Seaside and MSC Grandiosa itineraries are currently available to residents from Schengen countries and Bulgaria, Croatia, and Romania only. Number 3. Norwegian Cruise Line raising additional $550 million. Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings announced today that they are proposing to sell $550 million aggregate principal amount of its 5.875% senior notes due 2026 in a private offering that is exempt from the registration requirements of the Securities Act of 1933. These notes will form part of the same series as the $850 million aggregate principal amount of 5.875% senior notes due 2026 issued on December 18, 2020 and will be guaranteed by certain subsidiaries on a senior unsecured basis. Norwegian Cruise Line mentioned it expects to use the net proceeds from the offerings to fully repay the aggregate principal amounts outstanding under 2 of the company's senior secured credit facilities, together with accrued but unpaid interest thereon, and to pay any related transaction premiums, fees, and expenses, with the remainder of the net proceeds from the offerings to be used for general corporate purposes. Number 4. Regent Cruises announces complimentary land programs. In a press release announcement, Regent 7 Seas Cruises is offering guests the opportunity to enrich and extend their cruise vacation by up to 6 nights in a range of exotic destinations across Africa, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand and South America, with the free Extended Explorations program. The program offers 13 complimentary pre- and post-cruise land programs that can be booked on 22 voyages on board the Seven Seas Explorer and the Seven Seas Voyager, sailing between October 2021 and March 2022. Shore programs, which range between 2 and 3 nights in length, showcase destination must-sees while revealing local hidden treasures in iconic locales including Hong Kong, Singapore, and Australia. Additional land programs include the Sacred and Scenic Tokyo Tour, which visits the most significant Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines in Tokyo on a celebration of Japan's spiritual heritage, and a Winelands and Wildlife Tour from Cape Town, South Africa, which combines wine tasting and big game viewing. Guests who choose not to take advantage of one or both of the free land programs can opt to receive savings of up to $3,000 per suite. President and Chief Executive Officer, Jason Montague stated that one of the joys of travel is being completely immersed in a new culture, being able to learn about different histories, taste new flavors and discover different ways of life. After being starved of these simple pleasures for so long, we wanted to offer our guests the opportunity to make up for lost time and maximize their next vacation with immersive exploration experiences at no extra cost to them. Free extended explorations means they can do this while enjoying the highest standards of personalized service, as well as an ever-expanding list of complimentary luxury amenities. The free extended explorations also offer 50% reduced deposits and is applicable to bookings made between March 1st and 31st, 2021. Number 5. Carnival launches virtual event series From the Funnel. Carnival Cruise Line is launching a new series is aimed to help the line's travel partners called From the Funnel. There will be a series of webcasts hosted by the line's business development directors from across North America. The schedule will be posted on goccl.com with a variety of sessions for advisors from which to choose. Hosts will focus on a new topic every other month, ensuring content is always fresh and relevant for travel advisors. Upcoming sessions include tips for effective sales and marketing strategies, creative business development opportunities, inspiration and motivational tools, along with regional updates and must-know facts impacting travel advisors and their clients in their area. Carnival Senior Vice President of Global Trade Sales and Marketing, Adolfo Perez mentioned, From the Funnel is another example of our commitment to keeping our travel advisors updated and engaged, complementing an extensive roster of educational tools tailored just for them. Now more than ever, we need to keep our travel partners informed on the latest industry news and happenings while providing a platform for their business success going forward, and From the Funnel fits perfectly into that philosophy. Travel advisors can select to attend any From the Funnel talks hosted by their regional BDM or others on the Team Carnival's Independent Advisor Team, CIAT team, a fully dedicated team to serve the needs of independent home-based agents, will also offer their own From the Funnel talks to expand the reach of this important segment of travel advisors. Number 6. Port Canaveral becomes North America's first LNG cruise port. Port Canaveral marked a milestone in the safe, reliable transportation and delivery of liquefied natural gas, LNG, in North America as the QLNG 4000, a ship-to-ship articulated tug and bunker barge, ATB, arrived at America's first LNG cruise port. Nicknamed the Q4K, the purpose-built ATB has been designed, engineered, and internationally and US certified to provide safe and reliable ship-to-ship transfers of LNG. The Q4K will operate in Port Canaveral providing LNG fuel to cruise vessels, notably to Carnival Cruise Line's LNG-powered Mardi Gras, which will homeport at Port Canaveral beginning this year. LNG is the fuel of the future, it's clean, less expensive and made right here in the United States, stated Canaveral Port Authority Commission Chairman RADM Wayne Justice, USCGRET. We are proud to be part of making the safe, secure move to the future in this region. The QLNG 4000 fueling operations will be supported while it's in Port Canaveral by the port's newly acquired fireboat, which arrived in January. The purpose-built marine firefighting rescue vessel, MFRV, will be operated by Canaveral Fire Rescue to provide enhanced fire protection and response capabilities to serve the expanding maritime and commercial space industry operations at the port.
Enjoyed watching this cruise news update? If yes, a subscribe would really be appreciated. Thanks a million and stay safe.